Muscles are the engine of movement. They are essential for every move we make, from walking and running to lifting and carrying. They even control our breathing and heart rate. Muscles are made up of bundles of fibers that contract and relax to produce force. This force is what allows us to move our bodies and interact with the world around us. Muscle fibers are classified into two main types: slow twitch and fast twitch. Slow twitch fibers are responsible for endurance activities, while fast twitch fibers are used for short bursts of power. Most muscles contain a mix of both fiber types. The exact composition varies from person to person. Muscle growth, also known as hypertrophy, is the process by which muscle fibers increase in size. This occurs in response to resistance training, such as weightlifting. When you lift weights, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. Your body repairs these tears by fusing the fibers together, making them larger and stronger. Understanding how muscles work is crucial to understanding how they grow. By challenging our muscles with resistance training, we can stimulate growth and improve our overall strength and fitness. Muscle activation is the process by which the nervous system signals muscle fibers to contract. This process begins in the brain, where a signal is sent down the spinal cord to the motor neurons that control our muscles. When the signal reaches the muscle, it causes a release of calcium ions, which trigger the contraction of the muscle fibers. When we challenge our muscles with resistance training, they adapt and become stronger. This adaptation occurs in several ways. First, the nervous system becomes more efficient at recruiting muscle fibers. This means that we can activate more muscle fibers with each contraction, resulting in greater force production. Second, the muscle fibers themselves increase in size. This is due to the process of muscle protein synthesis, where the body uses amino acids from protein to build new muscle tissue. Finally, the muscles become more resistant to fatigue. This allows us to perform more repetitions or lift heavier weights before our muscles become tired. Muscle activation and adaptation are essential for muscle growth. By consistently challenging our muscles, we can force them to adapt and become stronger over time. Muscle growth is not a linear process. It is a cycle of damage and repair. When we lift weights, we create microscopic tears in our muscle fibers. This damage is a necessary part of the growth process. It signals to the body that it needs to repair and rebuild the muscle tissue. During the repair process, the body uses amino acids from protein to repair the damaged muscle fibers. This process of muscle protein synthesis leads to an increase in muscle size and strength. However, muscle growth does not occur during the workout itself. It occurs during the recovery period afterward. Proper nutrition and rest are essential for muscle growth. Without enough protein, the body will not have the building blocks it needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Without enough rest, the body will not have adequate time to complete the repair process. Muscle growth is a gradual process. It takes time and consistent effort to see results. However, by understanding the cycle of damage and repair, we can optimize our training and recovery to maximize muscle growth. Several factors influence muscle growth. Some of these factors are within our control, while others are not. Age is a significant factor that affects muscle growth. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less testosterone, a hormone that plays a vital role in muscle growth. This means that it can become more challenging to build muscle as we get older. Genetics also play a role in muscle growth. Some people are genetically predisposed to have a higher percentage of fast-twitch muscle fibers, which have greater growth potential than slow-twitch fibers. Others may have a more efficient metabolism, which allows them to build muscle more easily. Other factors that can influence muscle growth include training intensity, training volume, and training frequency. Training intensity refers to the amount of weight lifted or the resistance used during exercise. Training volume refers to the total number of sets and repetitions performed. Training frequency refers to how often you work out each muscle group. While we cannot control factors like age and genetics, we can control our training and nutrition. By optimizing these factors, we can create an environment that is conducive to muscle growth.